Already some pink ward coverage here, so Kuzan does have some information about coming in.
Yeah, he's going to jump right in onto Kuzan, gets a good amount of damage, and flash forward from Baker, the last auto attack. One hell of a story to see how that super team can come together and continue to grow. Oh, here we go though. Umti coming in. Nice petrifying gaze onto Faker. Beautifully played by Umti and Kuzan in the mid lane. Faker just didn't even see it coming.
Faker looks
Peanut just down this dragon.
He looks bemused as Faker. Did not see it coming like you said. Peanut falls super low. No burn effect on.
Hand it off to Kuzan, but you'll be cynical. Not the worst of things. I'm sure they're going to be pretty happy about that in the end.
He's going for a solo queue build as well. When you see the regen beat, you know it's going to be Tiamat, so going to have daily damage and clear.
Oh boy, Teddy. You get hit up by that crystalline arrow, but the exhaust is through from Bang. Flash forward by SnowFlower.
SKT fit together because...
Oh, that's
very
okay. Abyssal
Bang.
Voyage into the back. Bang's going to flash away from that first shot. Second's not going to connect, and now, oh, it does clip him here. But the tongue lash isn't going to land. Ash Arrow comes through onto Umti. The Devour comes through by SnowFlower.
The Kuzan is one of those star mid laners towards the middle of the pack in Korea. It's a lot to like as ikssu.
Oh, it's going to interrupt the charge. Here comes Peanut. Skarl was heading for the hills. And looks like they will pick up the kill. Peanut taking up, going for the Youmuu's Ghost Blade to start things off. We kind of started drifting away from that starting item, that sort of build from the Jhin, but here comes Peanut yet again. Beautiful shockwave set up by Faker. Peanut leaps in over the wall. They hand yet another kill over to the Kazakhs, but now ikssu has something to say about this. Bear Trap on a rope connects onto Faker, draws him back in, and ikssu is able to take him out. It's going to be maintaining pretty much perfect harmony across the board outside of the turrets. SnowFlower has to flash away. They're going to get popped up by the vines, but Ash Arrow comes through. They lock him up, pops a great health. Blast Cone sends him over the wall, and Peanut back.
Have top turret to half health, and unless they bring Faker, who traditionally has been anchored to mid. Okay, we're going to see this ult.
Yeah, charge is coming through, jumps in onto Huni. Brutal connect on the Wolf, throws down the ultimate, flashes away, but it doesn't matter. Umti is sticking to him like glue. Devour comes through from SnowFlower, keeping his leash alive. But here comes Faker, throws out the orb, but doesn't. Shockwave. Peanut is able to pick up a kill onto the Lee Sin, and now Faker finding SnowFlower, burns through him as well. 2 for 1 in favor of SK Telecom, plus a turret in the bottom lane. Nicely test this.
Looking for an angle. They do have the ultimate from ikssu up. Breaks low. They just end up waiting too long. Really creative angles from the Kled initiation. Otherwise, it just feels like Maokai is going to kind of shrug and stop him from being
boy, Umti, goodbye and good night. Gets caught out over the wall with the roots from Wolf, and they absolutely things I was actually about to bring up before Umti got caught was there's really no tanky frontline for Jhin Air. No one can run at this SKT lineup.
Shot in the Baron, we can't see the health. Okay, it's down to 3,000 already.
Yeah, they're really working through this one. ikssu in the thick of the pit. Bang has to flash out the back. You have to expect that Peanut will have the kill. There it is, comes through. Kuzan going low, flashes away, but I don't think it's enough. Flash forward from Huni, locks him up with the Q. Got ikssu sticking to him like glue, takes that twisted advance forward to find a kill onto the enemy mid laner, tries to run away. Not able to do so. Now Faker alone with Teddy takes him out. ikssu will connect with that bear trap. Umti rejoining the team. Dragon's Rage forward. Misses the Sonic Wave, but Faker doesn't really have anywhere to go. Draws the ball into himself, but still goes down. 4 Baron buffs lost on the side of SKT. They get the gold. They get 3 kills, but they lose. Yeah, won't be able to get there quite in time. Huni just going to roughhouse him a little bit. He'll hold onto that turret. Oh, try to interrupt the recall from SnowFlower and get a pick, but he sidesteps it right at the last second. He's gonna go ahead, pop the Ghost Blade. He's gonna start running up the river, trying to get towards Peanut.
Have Peanut and Faker corralled.
Oh yeah, they're gonna lock down Faker. Gets devoured, flashes away, still getting hit by the bullets, and he's gonna die down. Peanut really nowhere to go, jumps over the wall, can't flash out. There's too many people, has to run up the lane. Looks like he will be able to make it out alive. Huni trying to come in on the flank. Gets pushed back by Kuzan, firing off with those twin fangs. Root will.
But still up there. People still said this guy's got something about him compared to, say, Haru, who couldn't get it done on CJ but looked good on Samsung yesterday. And he's played well here as well.
Ash Arrow coming through, locks up ikssu. Still has that Guardian Angel, still has SnowFlower there to bail him out. Her calls opened up. Teddy looking for Wolf or Bang, won't get too many shots, and finds Faker with a 4th and final. We'll take a decent chunk off of him. And SKT in a really awkward position. A little bit dissected here as Peanut was cut off from the rest of the squad. Huni trying to take up in the front lines. It's going to be the Stranglethorns thrown down. Teddy getting beat on by those plants. Doesn't go down yet, but they're able to find SnowFlower. That's the bailout for Jin Air. Completely wiped off the board. Big shockwave coming through. Umti able to jump out to safety. Kuzan still untouched with his Cassiopeia. He can't even try to turn around and help ikssu. Just has to hightail it, get himself out to safety. And ikssu, the lamb to the slaughter, surrounded by SKT, will go down. They get the Guardian.
Team fights in a well. No way to acquire a target that isn't Huni in the front line. The last person you want to be focusing on, and crucially it's just they'll be able to rush it down instant. Look at the deletion damage coming out. It doesn't matter that they don't have a tank to tank it up, such as the damage they put out. And okay, Elder Drake spawn. They're a little bit ahead of the game there. It is going to be a final Mountain Drake.
Out the waves in time, has TP available. Does the fight break out? You have to think that's inevitability. Charge coming through, curtain call opened up. Will not find Peanut, knocks him down to about half HP before that expires. Huni coming in on the front line. Won't be able to lock down anybody long enough for banging.
500 units in front of his allies, and the moment a root comes down, they focus down a target. That is the way that SKT's comps work, and so far it's doing well.
Yep. Big heal off the redemption here for Jin Air, but they're still going to lose that inhibitor. SKT, do they want to push forward more? Do they want to peel?
Item, Huni.
It doesn't matter what champion it is, build the Knight's Vow. Bang, gonna get some nice alone time on the turret. It's a little bit of damage, but now Huni, it's a command protect just for that added defense. Walks up, and they're just starting to whittle this away. Super creep wave pushing into the base right now. Jin Air, they're gonna have to respond to this. Get a root on the bang. Curtain call comes out. Wolf takes the first. Huni looks like he might just take the preceding ones. And he will.
To actually get an advantage for Jin Air as they going to have SnowFlower.
Oh, couldn't even use the great health shield. Bang just pops him with a massive crit. Now Huni coming in on the backside, gets a massive lockdown on the members of Jin Air. ikssu barely able to escape the shield from Umti, keeping him alive. Making sure he doesn't lose that GA, but nice sniping from Teddy. Will pick up Wolf as a consolation prize, but with no Cassiopeia, no SnowFlower to bail out the remaining members of Jin Air, SKT, they are just going to leave the base in shambles as they push in and look for potentially all three inhibitors. The top one has respawned, but they could certainly sweep right through the base.
Yeah, SKT just needed to pick on someone. Picking the Tomken just so much easier than relying on him being out of position.
He can't devour himself. That would look really weird.
Exactly. That would be weird. That would be weird from many different perspectives. I don't even know how you communicate that graphically.
Did you just vanish?
I guess so.
Inside your own
He just
self?
instant stealths, I guess. That's about the only thing that would make sense.
Of super creeps coming in.
I mean, they're just going to take both objectives. It's push forward the minions. There's the Baron. Baron could be dead right now. We wouldn't know.
It's pretty close. There we go. That last 3,000 disappeared in about a second and a half.
I mean, it's dirty how much damage SKT do to the Baron. That 20%.
And yeah, it looks like it might just be both objectives picked up. Jin Air hovering around on this bottom side of the river. They do have some of their waves pushed out, so they are at least not in danger of losing their Nexus hurts at the moment. But look at this Elder Dragon just completely vanishing. Umti throws out that Sonic Wave. Won't be able to push forward. SKT, do they want to try to finish this one? Looks like it will be a yes. Peanut does find it. 4 buffs going over to them. Umti has to flash away immediately. ikssu getting locked out. Loses Scarl. Still has the Guardian Angel up to try to keep himself alive, but the Ash Arrow comes through from Bang. Huni locking him down with a Twisted Advance. They pop the GA. ikssu, he is dead to rights at this point. Peanut wants a taste of the action. Jumps over the wall. Actually doesn't even get an assist on that. He died before the Q even went off. And SKT, after finding that pig, it looks like they're going to end the game right here at 45 minutes.
Just teleporting in onto the super minion. It's going to be multiple minion waves and a Huni who is unkillable in the front line. And Jin Air put up a good defense, but SKT, predictably, get it done in the last.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start for them, considering their usual pace, but they get the ball rolling, and it just doesn't stop. SK Telecom 17-10 in the end with a 14,000 gold lead. Take down Jin Air in Game 1 in just under 45 minutes.
Still a couple of things to work out for SKT, but so far, so good. First question answered. Can Huni play tanks? Well, he's played Maokai before. Seemed pretty good on it here. He went the most supportive build you could ever...